Hello everyone, welcome on back to Court Farms. So I'm just going to bring one load of slurry down to the BGA for selling. That way we're not at all in concerning range of maxing that out. And we do have the manure, and I would really like not to have any issues with maxing out the BGA capacity. I'm not sure if that's a concern with when you don't own it or not, but I'm still gonna make sure we don't try and put all of it in at once. Alright, so it should just be right here. You can see that does fill up. I'm sure the capacity is fairly high. I'm not sure what the price is for manure, actually. I don't know how much we have either. $88, which is, according to this, pretty high. But maybe that's for garden center and not the, BGA. Maybe they have different price ranges. Alright, we're back on the farm. We could probably grab the Deutz far, which, yeah, it's already out there. I suppose we have the alfalfa to bale, so if we need to do something while we're waiting for prices to go up, then we have that as an option. We're not in desperate need to get that baled up. We have plenty of hay for all of the animals right now. The sheep are, 30-some thousand liters in there. I think there's still a bale in the rabbit pen. And we've never used much, if at all, very little for Thor. Because mainly I'm trying to make sure we use up the oat bag, because that's a higher proficiency than just normal hay. And last I looked, the value for Thor is higher now than what it was when we bought him. It only took a couple months, really. So it'll be interesting to kind of see how, what his value is come this winter time. If it's not a bad price, then maybe it's not a bad thing to do. It doesn't really take that much work. I'm not sure why our boom is like that, but it doesn't take that much work really to do. The daily riding is the most work. And if you only have 2 or 3, you're not gonna, feed them a lot or have to keep a watchful eye on them, really. Well, I think what I'm going to do, I'll just do a short time lapse. We'll finish this field. We'll do a quick check on the prices. And then we could either get rid of the manure finally, or bale the alfalfa. I'm leaning towards just getting rid of the manure. Just, get it out of our sights, finally get it out of there. That way we don't have to worry about it come, later this year. We'll have plenty of slurry, I'm sure. We can save up on slurry then. Because there won't be nearly as much manure as there is in slurry. I would highly doubt there's enough to even fill up a trailer. Alrighty, just a little bit left now. So yeah, I think we'll pick up the forge pickup, and then I'm pretty sure that should work on the manure. Clean out that pit really easily. That way we can finally get it out of there. And I'll probably let the slurry stack up a little bit more when it comes to selling time. We can have a good amount to hopefully sell. Hopefully the BGA takes it all. So my thought is if I wait with the manure and we end up filling up the BGA with slurry, then the manure will have to take a huge price dip and go to the garden center. So I probably should take the price that it is now and be happy with it, then wait and hope that we can take it to the BGA then. Oh, I probably should check on those prices. This was looking really good. It's looking really, really good. Yep, town stores is it's a little bit lower, but not much. And then soybeans along meadow is still looking fairly good. It's still going up. They're all going up still. We might just end up having to do a bunch of selling right at the end. I usually try to mix that stuff up a little bit. Have stuff in between it. Whoops. But sometimes it's kind of unavoidable. I don't think there's that much in there, really. At least it doesn't look like there is. I know it felt like we took a lot of scoops out of there, but it's probably not as much as you think. It's a little bit over here. And just like that, that is all emptied. Get that folded down. So yeah, 20,000 liters. It's definitely not a bad amount. A lot more here than I would have guessed. Are we at max capacity for this? We can only put so much in. Doesn't really look like it's that full. Oh, well, if all the prices are still going up, okay, they are. We can head back here. Find the Deutz-Fahr. We can do some baling with the Deutz-Fahr. Hopefully a good amount gets cleared out, and then we can get it all sold, hopefully. I never knew the BGA had that low of a capacity. I always thought it was like 90,000 liters. But it definitely means we probably should be a little bit more aware of how much we're going to be putting in come winter time. Clearly, 40,000 liters is too much. It's possible there's still something in there from the day before, too. I would highly doubt it'll actually clear out enough space in this amount of time, which would be quite unfortunate, to say the least. It's kind of hoping I would get my trailer back. I was figuring I would. I didn't think it looked that full. But I guess I was a little bit wrong at that one. Suppose unload. Yeah, we gotta turn automatic drop on. These bales will probably fill up fairly fast. Speaking as I said that. Because these are very large swaths, especially this one. I feel like this one is a lot bigger than the ones on the inside are. And 9,000 liters in a bale is a lot. Well, I will go ahead and time lapse the rest of this field. Then we'll hopefully get rid of the rest of our manure. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'm going to do to get rid of that. Yeah, I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alrighty, so there's the baling. I'm just hopefully trying to find enough to finish the rest of this bale, but there's quite a bit left in here, and there isn't a lot of swaths hanging around. At least that I see. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough. That is unfortunate, because 7,000 liters is, you know, probably 800 bucks. It's fine. It probably will get either changed to straw for the canola, or it'll just, you know, be a alfalfa bale out in the straw field. But we can get this brought back up to the shed, and probably... honestly, it probably doesn't have to go back in. It'll probably be used next month, because next month is canola, I think. Yeah, canola's next month. And we're only, at that point, 2 months off from sorghum. And, what, 3 months from field beans. There is going to be a lot of sorghum. I have a feeling for that, though. Because the price is usually a little bit lower, but there's going to be more volume to it. Well, let's check the prices. It looks like everything's still going up. That's kind of surprising. Pine Creek is now #1 at for soybeans. By a good amount, too. And field beans, town stores is second. So that'll be where we'll be going. In that case, I'll see if there's enough here. I really... yeah, it's full. Kind of surprising. I didn't think it would be full. It would probably be a while till it would be empty enough to put more in. And it's already 1 o'clock. Maybe we could go ahead an hour or so and just, you know, see what it is. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough. Soybeans are starting to go down. Field beans are starting to go down. We're gonna have to. How much is manure worth? It was $86 right now. Well, I'll just pay myself $50, and I will just empty the manure out of the trailer. Sounds fair. There we go. I've paid myself $50, And I emptied the trailer. I would guess that $50 is less than what we would have gotten. To be, completely honest, because we also have the environmental score into that. But I kind of just really want to get my stuff sold. Because now it shows it's going down, so obviously it is, time to start selling things. I'll have to take a look at the field beans though, because it was going down, but it was at the garden center. I didn't look at all of the areas. So if it's still going up at, some of the areas around us, then that'll be the second one we'll sell. Versus the soybeans, which are going down at Pine Creek, which is right next to the BGA there. Alright, we're pulling on up here. Let's take a look. So soybeans are maxed at Pine Creek. Field beans right now are maxed at Garden Center. It is also maxed at town stores. I think in that case we should sell the field beans first. Because there are other higher priced options for soybeans if we really needed to. There should be 2 trailers of both of them actually. This is a 30,000 liter trailer. The next one will be, smaller than this one, but 5,000 liters is still a good amount of money. At least for field beans it is. It is always not very easy to back out of here. Because you kind of have either right down that path or you can turn this way. Otherwise you got hills or the, basically hills, pile of junk there. Like, you really don't have a lot of areas to back up into. Well, we'll head on down to... Wait, no, this is field beans. I was about to say Pine Creek. We are heading to the town stores, which is down here, I think. Yes. So we'll be heading down to town stores. Alright. I think this is our turning spot. At least one of them. I think there's another one up there too. This is just the one I keep going to every time. Honestly, we should probably lower this a little bit to make sure nothing closes on us when we're trying to sell. Granted, I think it's 5 o'clock when everything closes usually. Oh, that is a lot of money. Well, 158,000, 159,000. A lot of money. What does this say? Does this have a 6 p.m.? That's not too bad. Alright, that is the last of that. Put this back down here. And we can head right on back to town stores. Oh, I'm stuck on that. Nice. Nice. It's not too far of a drive really to town stores. The main selling points that I sell at really aren't too far. There's just like a really wide gap. You have the ones that aren't too far from you, and then you have the ones on the other side of the map. I don't know. This is how it seems to be. Granted, the ones at the other side of the map wouldn't seem that far if it was on a same road all the way there, similar to these, where it's all off of one road. Those we have to kind of take a lot of back roads back there. Alright, here we are with the last load. I did see a collectible on the way in, so we'll have to grab that. I'll be kind of interested to see how many we ended up with for collecting those. For something I never really sought out to try to collect. Already up to $293,000. Now, I've never really tried to find them, but you know, if I'm driving by and I see it on the side of the road, then I would pick them up. And it feels like I've picked up a lot. So it's kind of in one of these backyards. Trying to remember this one up here. It's a horse. Any more back here? I'm sure most of them probably are now on, you know, other people's land. You know, something that we wouldn't normally be looking for. I usually go on other people's land if I can, you know, help it. Yeah, I got a little bit of a traffic jam here. $1,000 is $1,000. That's kind of what I always figure with those. They aren't like a lot of money. But obviously, if you find a lot of them, they're pretty good. But the way I always see it is, they shouldn't be easy to find. So $1,000 when you do find one isn't bad, even though it feels like we found a lot of them. I haven't looked at how many I have collected, so I'll just look right at the end. That way we can all see at the same time how many we've found. I feel like we found them all on the main farm though. I have yet to find any others on here. Quite some time. Not since, I think there was one right down there I found. Haven't found any since then. Let's get the soybeans in here. I suppose we'll have the barley and stuff too come this fall. So maybe maybe I'll fill up the chickens. I don't know if I want to fill them up all the way. They don't take a lot of food. They'll last them probably a little while. Maybe I'll give them a couple thousand liters in between. And then we can, I get 12,000 liters left. And then we can just, you know, keep them until that food runs out. I'll try to get them up to like 5,000 liters or something like that. Granted, we'll have to be going until June of next year because we'll have all of the field beans to sell then. Sorghum is high in the fall winter time, so that will sell right fairly shortly after harvest, really. All right, so it is this one right here for Pine Creek, I believe, for crops and stuff. I think the one over there is bales. Ooh, just under $420,000. We should easily hit that with the 12,000 liters left. And this is, yeah, that's about $45,000 actually. I was just checking how much soybeans were worth. I always forget if it's 2,000 or 4,000. Turns out both would be wrong. Well, let's go back. We can pick up the remaining bit of soybeans. Get those brought on down here and see what the end total is for, well, the harvest of last year. Alright, get this filled up with the last little bit. 12,000 little liters. So it'll be another, $40,000. Oh, man. Plus you gotta figure. So that'll put us at like $470,000. Somewhere in there. Probably 465. Plus we'll have another 180 probably in the field beans again. And then the sorghum, that'll probably be worth a decent amount. We have the one field of canola. And then we obviously have all of the barley as well. Which, I mean, give or take around $40,000. Plus clothing. Well, a good amount of clothing by then. The alfalfa hay, which majority of it will probably end up being sold now. A bit of slurry, not much. A bit of hay. The grass will be used up. Silage, which I think most of that will be used up too. I gotta keep an eye on the milk. Is that starting to get a decent amount there, and I really don't want to run into any issues. There's a good amount of capacity on it. When does milk go up? Let's see. It is September. So right now we're at the lowest. September would be the next jump. Although if we can hold off, then maybe we could just hold off till January. I think come the winter time again, that'll be when things will kind of be sold for the last time. The winter months have always kind of been gone by really quick. I think it'll still go by fairly quick, but we'll be selling more things. Well, back to Pine Creek we go. I definitely feel like we'll end up with a good amount of money. We still have obviously all of the equipment that will have to go. That's a really nice tractor, I've heard. Which obviously we have, like the JCBs are worth a couple $100,000. Dwight's Far, the harvester. Some of it's not worth a lot, then some of it's going to be worth a little bit more. Which obviously things that we started with won't be sold, so like the Dwight's Far, the telehandler, the harvester, the header, the trailer would be, the plow would be, which honestly the plow could be sold now. I'm not sure about the mowers. I don't remember if we started with those or not. Well, that is about everything for today. So I think next time we'll be working on the canola field. And, well, maybe picking up some of the alfalfa bales, but I'll probably have to unload the trailer in between. So we'll probably have to, I'll see if maybe we can put the seeds inside of the silo. That would be nice, because then we can just, sell it right at the end, or whenever seeds are high. I don't really know. So yeah, we are entering harvest season. It'll be the last harvest of the series. So hopefully it's a good one. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video.